Hello guys, welcome to Home and Garden Fix and Tricks. I'm Nikal. In today's video, I am going to talk about the problems associated with tomatoes, especially during the rainy season. Now, I'm talking about farmers that have the open field. If you have a greenhouse and so forth, maybe this video is not directly related to you. So, open field, of course, as the name suggests, is that you farm in the open space and your plants are exposed to the different elements, rain, sun, everything. Now, as a farmer in Jamaica, specifically St. Catherine, we tend to have limited rainfall, and especially because of climate change nowadays, our rainfall, when we have them, we have very heavy periods of rain, and then we have severe drought sometimes. So I'm going to talk to you about the problems that you may face during the rainy season. Now, this is my tomato field, guys, and I'm going to go in and show you some of the problems associated with the rainy season. One definitely is the weighing down of the plants, weighing down of the vines. See? Right? And this requires a lot of work. You see, because of the rain, the vines become so heavy with water and the fruits, and so therefore they weigh down. That's one problem. So with this, it requires a lot of retraining of the vine and can become tedious at times. 2. Fungal problem. Fungal problems such as downy mildew can be a severe challenge during the rainy season. Yes, so the fungicide that I use is Mancozeb, and I'm going to put a picture of it here that you can see it. Now, Mancozeb is very effective against fungal pathogen, and it's a really good broad spectrum fungicide. Ladies and gentlemen, other problems you may have associated with pests such as worms, proliferation of worms, cutworms. You can have some problems with aphids. Mite wouldn't be a problem, but you can have problems with aphids. So these, in a nutshell, are some of the issues that you will have associated with the tomato plants during the rainy season. Of course, this is the time when you have to prune, meaning that you have to lift the skirt of the plant to take off all the leaves and the lower section of the plant so that you don't have anything resting on the ground. And that will prevent the transfer of pathogen, fungal pathogen, from the soil environment onto your plants. And as I said, one of the most tedious problems associated with this time is retraining of the vine. As you can see, a lot of work is here for me to do today. Look at this plant right here. What I have to do now is get a longer stake for this, because this plant has outgrown the stake. So ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the challenges, and if you are not working with them and to correct them, you can have significant loss in terms of yield. Because what will happen when the plant rests on the ground, they will have disease, they don't bear properly. I mean, look at this, one complete branch. You see? You practically lose every tomato where this plant produce. See? Everything is on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fruits is on this. So what I have to do is to tie this up. I have to tie it up to see if I can salvage some of the fruits. So it's a lot of work, guys, associated with the tomato. And that is why during the rainy season, the prices for tomato usually escalate. Because once you have a loss in production, becomes a shortage on the market, then you know anything about economics, you know that the price will increase. And what I can see clearly on these plants is a lot of dibauxite fungal growth. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get to work. As you can see, my work is clearly cut out for me. I have a lot of retraining, you see, and possibly I have to go and spray these plants as well. So a lot of retraining, and that is the most tedious part of it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. For Home and Garden Fix and Tricks, I'm Nikal. Peace.